Welcome back, soccer fans. I'm just getting ready to start the second half here of State Cup action, U15 boys age group. We have the Forza SC Blue versus the defending United States Youth Soccer Association national champions and defending two-time Michigan State Cup champions, Nationals Union Black 04 boys. The score at halftime: Nationals Union 2, La Forza 0. Both goals scored by Nationals Union were scored by Jeremy Sharp. First goal in the first half scored off of a beautiful left-footed shot, floated over the keeper's hands in the upper corner from about 20 yards out. The second goal by Sharp scored off of a penalty. Earned. Zach Hoyumpa was taken down inside the box. Referee indicated a penalty, a foul, and Sharp was able to convert. I'm getting ready to start the second half here. Again, this is State Cup action in the U15 boys division. This is the third and final game for La Forza. They're coming off two victories already over Midwest United White and Michigan Rush Lansing. For Nationals Union, this is their second State Cup game. It was supposed to be the third. The first game they defeated Midwest United White by a score of 6-0. And the second game against Michigan Rush Lansing was supposed to be played this past Thursday, but the game was canceled. So we're just about ready to get the second half underway here. Looks like National is going to send out the majority of the players. Looks like all the players that ended the first half. Referee's ready. There'll be National's kick to start.
Go Nationals!
Linesman on the far side collecting all the player cards for substitution reasons. Again, we are underway here. Substitution rules. The U15 boys division. Once you sub out for the half, you are out for the remainder of the half. You can return in. However, we now are in the second half, so anybody that substitutes at this point will be out for the remainder of the game. Ball won by Decker on a header to La Forza, one back. Simon goes shoulder to shoulder, wins the ball on the head, cleared up. La Forza is going to control that ball. Lampa was giving chase. Lampa takes the ball on the side, plays the ball. Hernandez is going to collect it. Can't quite control it, bounces off his legs, and the linesman has indicated that ball went out. It did. It looked like it went over the end line, so good attempt by Hernandez. The ball, he settled with his foot. It bounced on him, went off his leg, and careened towards the sideline and ended up going out of bounds. Couldn't save it. Throwing now won by Bovey. Played back by the La Forza player. Not sure what he was trying to do there, but curled the ball out of bounds. Be a Nationals throw. Hernandez with a flick overhead. Ball goes out. Not a whole lot of space right now. Miller now controls the ball. Sends the ball, switch to the field to Sharp. Sharp bringing the ball up the middle. Looking for Wittenberg. Wittenberg's able to control the ball, sends it in. Off a deflection. Hernandez with a shot. Slide tackle by La Forza is able to deflect that ball. That ball's going to go out for a throw-in. It looked like it went out in front of the flag. Not sure if the referee was going to see the same thing, but he did. Throw to Wittenberg, back to Sharp. Left foot across, looks like he's going to go over everybody. Off Hoyampa's chest to the Forza player, he just settles and clears. Phillips to Miller. Able to fit that ball into a tight space there through two defenders. Sharp now sends the ball up looking for Hernandez. Hernandez looks like he was going to try to flick the ball to Gruca, but it just kind of sat at his foot. Looks like Hernandez played that ball off of the Forza defender. It's going to go out for Nationals corner. Phillips will take the corner here. I believe this is going to be the 6th corner kick. Phillips plays short to Decker. Plays the ball to Simon, who can't quite reach it. Gruca's there though. Settles the ball to Sharp. Sharp makes a couple moves. Still trying to beat some defenders. Can't do it. Plays the ball back to Simon. Hold possession. Order Phillips. Looks like we've had Phillips and Sharp switch here off the corner kick for the time being. Hernandez with a deflection in the middle. Miller's not going to be able to get to it. Forza just plays the ball up. Simon tried to play Sharp, didn't quite get it. Is able to recover and find him in the end. Sharp now with the ball to Hoyampa. Got a heavy touch inside the box. He's around the defender. And he played the ball for the defender. It's going to go out for a corner. Not quite sure. To me, it looked like Hoyampa played that ball out of bounds. But referee saw something different. Sharp will take this corner. It'll be the 7th of the match. Sends in a floater, near post. Deflect. Goalkeeper is able to get a hand on it. It was hit far post or near post. He had to come up as he was playing the back post. He just got a hand on it. Was able to send it back out of bounds. It'll be another corner kick taken by Sharp. Sharp sends the ball in, more towards the penalty area, headed out by Laforza. Phillips runs up to the ball, going to play Sharp. Out to the side, Sharp sends in a right cross. Looks like Simon's there, goes off of his head. It's going to go out for a goal kick. Simon holding his head a little bit after that. Not sure if he had his marbles rattled a little bit on that. On that one, might have hit it off the top of his head instead of the forehead. Decker, Phillips, good pressure by Laforza here on the back line. Nationals. Hoyampa now takes the ball up the line. Looks to play Dylan Hernandez the inside and just kind of whiffs on that pass. Laforza comes away with it. Beats Phillips. Simon now able to deflect the ball away. Quick restart on a throw by Laforza, trying to catch the back line for Nationals off guard. Didn't work. Nationals comes away with the ball. Establishing possession now in their back third. Sharp now with an overlap run is able to get the ball from Gruca. He's dribbling, a little bit of heavy touch. Gets the ball just outside the 18, plays Wittenberg to the side, floats the ball in a cross, goes over everybody's head. Hoyampa giving chase. Controls the ball. Finds Phillips. Phillips touches to the inside, finds Miller. Miller now touching back. Goes back to Decker. Finds Gruca. Up to Wittenberg. Wittenberg beating a couple defenders, a little heavy touch inside the box, and it's tackled away. Wittenberg trying to find the slide, didn't quite make contact. There's a good thing he didn't. It was from behind him, maybe taken down the defender and gotten a card for his troubles. Forza now trying to get the ball out of their final third and do so. Misplay there by Laforza. Player he recovers though is able to beat a couple defenders. Gonna play ball to play long through, a little bit too much pace. Lindsley comes out, makes a save, now rolls the ball to Simon. Simon dribbling out of his end, plays the ball to the near side to Phillips. Phillips with a long ball, sounds like he mishit that one. And the ball just sails over the touchline for Laforza's throw. Quick restart. Hoyampa with a challenge. Comes away with the ball. Finds Dylan Hernandez. A couple touches inside, outside. It's tackled away. Miller there to recover. Phillips now to Bovey. Bovey plays the ball back to Decker. Established possession. Decker far side Sharp. Sharp now brings the ball through the middle. He's going to find Bovey who has some space. Defender coming to him. To Phillips. Phillips, a little bit heavy touch, almost ran into tackles, able to power through it. Now he sends a cross into the far post. Wittenberg there for a touch, and it sails over the crossbar. Good opportunity there by Nationals, just sails over the top of the crossbar. Good run by Wittenberg, good ball by Phillips. Nationals almost going up by score 3-0 there. Forza wins the goal kick up towards midfield. Nationals now comes away with it. One back by LaForza. Powering through, he runs over Simon. Taken down. Then LaForza player was bumped. No call on either end. Wittenberg now to Dylan Hernandez, who has some space. He's out wide. He's going to try to touch around him. He gets to it before it gets the end line. Cleared out. Oh, the referee has indicated that ball did go over the touch or the end line. I'm not quite sure from this vantage point. It looked like he was able to save it. But regardless, the referees indicate a goal kick. It will be before the ball. It up just short of the half-field circle. Won by Nationals. Phillips plays the ball back to Simon. LaForza with good pressure here, back to Phillips. Deeper. Simon. Nationals just knocking the ball around in their back line, waiting for some LaForza players to commit. Decker with a long ball, looking for Hernandez. LaForza goes up for the ball, wins it on a header. Hernandez bumps into him a little bit, and the referee thought that was enough to indicate a foul. LaForza sends the ball in. Won by Decker. Back out. LaForza would win. Plays the ball in. Lindsley's going to come out and scoop that ball up. He's going to roll the ball to Simon. Plays Phillips. Bovey. Back to Phillips. Making a run through the middle. Switch the ball. Gruka. All kinds of space around him. Sends the ball long. A little bit too far for everybody. Had a few players making a run. Dylan Hernandez was checking too, and then turned and ran. Sharp was making a run on the far side. The ball was just sent too far for anybody. Everybody lets that ball bounce. Decker sends the ball back upfield, intercepted by LaForza. Sent back. Nationals now control. Bovey. Plays to Wittenberg. To Miller. Back to Wittenberg. Wittenberg with a long ball now. Looking for either Sharp or Dylan Hernandez. It's deflected back, won by Gruka. Miller now with a long ball cross field. Misplay by the defender there. Phillips is able to run into it. He beats the defender. Oh, it was tackled away. Good from behind tackle there. Otherwise, Phillips would have been in on goal. Played now, intercepted by Sharp. Sharp looks to play the ball forward, fakes it, plays Wittenberg short, out wide. Forza with some good pressure here on the Nationals back line. To Miller. Miller with a little misplay there. I think he got caught between decisions. No harm, no foul. Phillips plays the ball, looking for Hernandez. Didn't get all of it. Intercepted by LaForza. Phillips now giving chase since he lost it. Don't want one of your backs getting caught upfield too much when the other team's coming back at you. But Nationals is able to recover as Hoyampa was covering for Phillips. Sharp now with a long ball, looking for Hoyampa on the far corner. Two defenders on him. Hoyampa with a good settle. It's tackled away. He's able to shield the ball. Very physical play by LaForza, hit by Hoyumpa off the LaForza head, and it's going to go out of bounds for a national throw. Phillips to Hoyumpa from behind. Yep, hit from behind. Wasn't much, but it was enough for the referee to blow the whistle. Plus, that particular player has been playing quite physically here the past couple minutes. So it'll be a Nationals free kick here. Referee wants him to put the ball a little bit farther upfield there, maybe right in line or just inside, being parallel with the 18-yard line. Looks like Phillips is going to run over it. Miller's going to hit it. Deflected towards goal. Deflected towards goal by a LaForza player. Ends up going wide, and then Phillips with a hit. Ends up going off the inside post. Just go out of bounds for LaForza goal kick. Phillips with a good opportunity there on net. A short goal kick by the keeper, won by Hoyumpa. Hoyumpa now comes away with it. A lot of congestion there, plays Phillips wide. Phillips with a little bit of foot skill, trying to get by the defender. Can't. It's tackled away. They clear it out. Up line. Simon there to recover. Simon now touch back. Fakes forward to Phillips. A lot of pressure to Hoyumpa. Tackled out of bounds. It'll be a national throw. Hoyumpa a little slow getting up. We are in the 56th minute here. Out of a required 80. Simon looking for somebody that's not there. It's tackled out of bounds by LaForza. Substitution coming in by LaForza quite early in the second half here. I'm not sure if the LaForza coach has seen an injury, but we're only about 10-11 minutes into the second half here. Quite surprised they're making a substitution this early, considering that the player going out will not be able to come back into the match. Phillips now sends the ball down to the corner for Miller. Miller trying to settle, still bouncing on him with a defender on him. Not very much space, played off LaForza. It's going to be a national throw again. A lot of congestion on the near side here. Phillips just kind of sends the ball in looking for somebody. It finds the head of a LaForza defender. Bovey coming up trying to settle it. Hernandez grabbed. Referee's going to play advantage. Sharp now finds Miller. Miller switched to the field. A lot of congestion on this side. I'm surprised Nationals came right back here right away. Steps to the inside. Heavy touch. Was able to dribble around the tackle. Sends in a cross, and it's just going to float out of bounds for LaForza goal kick. LaForza looks like they're sending all 10 field players back right now when Nationals gets possession in the final third. The issue with that is they're already down 2 goals. If they have any thoughts of trying to come back and at least equalizing this game, they're going to have to keep a couple players high. Another short kick by the goalkeeper. LaForza is still able to come away with it, and they just send the ball downfield. LaForza giving chase. Decker looking over his shoulder, sees he's giving chase, just decides to play the ball back to Lindsley, who's going to hold on to the ball inside of his own box. LaForza now coming with a little high pressure. They're not right on top of the defenders. Sharp now bringing the ball forward. Slowly plays Hernandez. Hernandez is now going to dribble upfield on the far side. Cuts the inside. And he just loses his balance. Referee's going to indicate a foul. I'm not quite sure about that one. That to me looked like Hernandez just kind of tripped over himself. Nationals have a free kick here about 25 yards out. Looks like Sharp's lining up potentially to take this. He's going to play Miller short. Miller gets the ball to the side. Plays it off LaForza. It's deflected. Went back off Miller. LaForza comes away with it. And the ball's going to go off for a throw. Sharp now throws the ball into the end line to Wittenberg. Wittenberg playing around with it in the corner, looking for something. Plays the ball back to Sharp. Sharp brings the ball back downfield. Plays Decker. Decker looking into center cross. Hernandez with a settle. Plays Bovey. Bovey out wide to Phillips. Had to really work to get there. Works around the tackle. Sends it a left-footed floater. Nobody there for Nationals. The ball just deflected back out by LaForza. Another player looked like he was going to try to clear it to the sideline, and instead he whiffed on it, but LaForza is still able to work it out. Shoulder to shoulder there. Knocks down Ryan Decker. The referee indicates that it was a little bit too much. Miller with a quick restart. Switches the field to Sharp. Sharp bringing the ball upfield. Nobody really coming up to challenge him. Now finally a player sends the ball on across. Nobody for Nationals. Cleared back out. LaForza picked up by Miller. To Simon. Phillips looks inside to Bovey. Back to Miller. Going to go to the other side to Gruca. Playing Hernandez, who immediately has two defenders on him. He's able to work around. He gets in. He's inside the box. A left-footed shot. Kick saved by the keeper. Oh, and it goes just wide. Just outside the near post. Going to go out for a Nationals corner. Great kick saved by the LaForza keeper there on a shot by Hernandez. He thought that he was going to take the ball, go inside post. Instead, he hits it with the left, goes outside post, and had to make a phenomenal kick save. We're in the 61st minute. Nationals corner kick. Sharp to take the kick. Sends the ball in on a floater. Making some runs. Hernandez with the ball. And then he scores! Dylan Hernandez with a goal, putting the Nationals up 3-0 off the corner kick by Sharp. Oh.
He missed it. It was wide.
Wow. That ball was wide apparently. It looked like it was in. The referees had indicated it went in the side netting. Instead, out for a goal kick. It sure looked like it was in the net. So no goal off the corner kick by Dylan Hernandez. It sure looked like from this vantage point that ball was in the net, but apparently it just went into the side netting off the shot by Dylan Hernandez. Phillips plays the ball forward now, looking for Dylan Hernandez. Tackled by Sharp. Sharp takes the ball forward. He's going to hit the ball on the line. Puts it right into the keeper. Tossed by Miller, deflected by Gruca, and the referee's going to blow it for a foul. He was tackled from behind. Gruca a little slow getting up, coming up with a limp. Hard to tell if he's going to be able to continue here. He's going to try to shake it off. Quick restart by Miller. Now to Hernandez. Touches the ball to Hoyampa. The outside, Hoyampa makes a run. Oh, inside. It's going to be a free kick. Looks like he's going to card the player too. Yep, he shows him a yellow. It was a reckless tackle. Even though he wasn't behind him, it was from the side and the front. He made no connection with the ball. Took him down. It'll be a Nationals free kick just outside of the 18 on the side. It's a rough angle. Looks like Phillips will be taking this kick. Quick restart, play sharp at the top of the 18. Tried to make a move to the outside, is tackled away. National still comes away with it. Decker finds Wittenberg. Wittenberg with a cross, gets way too much of that. Hoyampa almost there, gets a head on it. Sharp gives chase, is able to come away with the tackle, is tackled back away. Forza now comes away with it. Phillips with a tackle, it goes off the Forza player. Miller now. Miller looking to switch the field to Gruka. Looking for Wittenberg on the end. Well anticipated by the Forza defense there, deflected outside. In the 65th minute, out of required 80. Cross sent in. Hernandez up for it with a head. Gets a piece of it. Not enough, though, and the keeper's able to come up with it. Miss hit on the punt there. Doesn't get the ball upfield, but Forza still comes up with it. They send the ball downfield. Intercepted by Decker, who's challenged. Plays the ball up line. Wittenberg comes back, slide tackle. Gruka still comes away with it. Plays the ball forward to Sharp. He's in, past the defense. Sharp cuts inside. Plays the ball across to Hoyampa, who mishits it. It just goes back to the other side. Bowie now at the top of the box. A little sweep, loses the ball. It's a deflect. There's a slide on Phillips. Bowie now with a recovery. Miller now plays back to Simon. Simon now with a step behind. Flick behind his left leg. LaForza coming hard now. They're looking to hit Nationals. And the ball. Wittenberg now finds the ball. Plays Gruka. To Decker. Simon. Miller. Bowie. Back to Miller. Miller switches the field over to Sharp. Sharp with a touch forward. Brings the ball forward slowly. Nobody coming to challenge him. Now two LaForza players step up. Plays Wittenberg. Can't quite settle it. Takes the ball to the sideline. Turns with it upfield. Tackled out by LaForza for a national throw. Nationals now are going to be sending in some substitutions here. Coming into the game will be Wisniewski, Kozar Lewis, and Bariak going out for Nationals. Phillips, Gruka, and Dylan Hernandez. Sharp looking for Wisniewski on the end line, can't control it. LaForza wins the ball. Decker now with an interception dribbling upfield, taken over by Bariak. Miller can't quite get his footing under him, but is able to get enough on the ball to send it to Simon. Simon tries a cross-field pass to Hoyampa, and it's intercepted. Hoyampa now giving chase. Tackle away by Hoyampa, able to make a good recovery. Now heavy touch by Wittenberg. Ball goes back to Bowie. Send back to Simon. To Miller. Decker. Now finds Wisniewski. He's able to split two LaForza defenders. Brings the ball towards the middle of the field. Still taking the ball just outside the 18. Hits a left-footed shot just over the crossbar. Good run, good footwork, good shot by Wisniewski there. Unfortunately for Nationals, it just sails over the crossbar. Ball sent out by the keeper, won by Bariak. Sent back in, looking for Wittenberg. Loses the ball. The Forza clears out to Sharp. Outside of his right foot to Miller. Hoyampa. Bovey. To Miller. Miller with a big switch to Sharp. The field to Wieselowski. Back to Sharp. Touch to the inside. Back to the outside. Back to the inside. To Decker. Nothing forward there. Look to switch the field again. Simon. He has some space if he wants to bring the ball upfield. Hoyampa now. With the defender on him. Looking for Kozar Lewis, who was running forward instead of checking too. Is able to recover. A little sloppy play there. Yep. And the referee is going to go ahead and whistle Hoyampa for a foul. He ended up losing control of himself and knocking down a La Forza player. La Forza with a free kick now and deep in their own end. Forward, won by Hoyampa. Looks like Bovey won that ball back to Miller. Kozar Lewis. Hoyampa sends the ball across field. Looking for somebody to make a run. Wieselowski was a little behind, cleared back out. Won by Bariak. Bariak now takes the ball on the outside, looks for Wieselowski. He's in on the defender. Takes the ball inside the box, plays it across. It's in the air though and set on the floor. It's cleared out by the Forza player over the head. Hit by Bariak, and it's just wide. We're in the 71st minute. Here the score: Nationals 2, La Forza 0, and State Cup action, the U15 boys age group. Both goals scored by Nationals in the first half by Jeremy Sharp. Nationals have had a few opportunities in the second half, but have not been able to put the ball in the back of the net at all. Now La Forza with possession. Sent forward. Not sure what he was looking for there. Ball just goes out of bounds. It'll be a Nationals throw. Now La Forza is going to substitute into the game. So, I believe, looking at the standings and the results in the U15 age group bracket A, and in bracket A's are these two teams: Nationals Union Black, La Forza SC. You also have Midwest United White and Michigan Rust Lansing. I believe, if I'm looking at things right and doing proper math on everything, here's Wittenberg now. I will get back to that in a minute. Touch heavy by Sharp, looking to get inside the box, tackled away by La Forza. Wittenberg now recovers, steps on the ball, takes it to the corner, sends in a cross over the head of Wieselowski. Kozar Lewis now giving chase to Hoyampa. Hoyampa, a little heavy touch, just runs into a La Forza defender, and he's able to work through two defenders. Bovey now touches the ball to Decker. But anyway, if my math is correct on the standings, if Midwest United White won their State Cup game yesterday against Rush Lansing, and this result holds, the Nationals Union will win Group A in State Cup action. But last checked, that Midwest and Rush Lansing game is not posted. Miller with a flick now to Wittenberg, and he scores! Miller with a beautiful flick over his shoulder found Wittenberg's foot, able to take the ball inside and puts the ball in the back of the net. Wittenberg's goal now makes the score Nationals 3, La Forza 0. Aiden Bariak with a good hustle challenge. They're able to intercept that ball. Bovey now with an interception to Kozar Lewis, who settles. He's looking to turn on a defender. Plays a ball across the middle. Nobody there for Nationals. Cleared out by LaForza. Forza plays the ball forward now. Striker giving chase. One by Simon. Just played back to Lindsley. Lindsay now sends the ball out to Hoyampa. Kozar Lewis. Bovey. This is the busy time of the year for boys soccer, club soccer within Michigan. We're in the middle of all the conference plays between Great Lakes Conference and Midwest Conference. We're in the middle of state cup play, middle of state league play if teams are in the state league, the Michigan State Premier Soccer League. It's a busy time for boys soccer, club soccer in the state of Michigan right now. And all of these games working towards trying to get to Saginaw for the State Cup round of 16 matchup. Headed forward by Bovey. Sharp giving chase now. Tackled away by LaForza. All these teams trying to qualify for the knockout rounds in Saginaw, which will take place in 2 weeks. In Saginaw, we'll start with the round of 16 and quarterfinals the third weekend in May. And then 2 weeks later, the first weekend in June, will be the state semifinals and state finals. Not just that, but all the regional leagues and state cup action, eventually leading to what hopes to be a berth into the Midwest Regional League championships. Those will be taking place in Saginaw in the third week of June. Nationals now substituting. Looks like Ludwig's going to come in for Miller. Only a few teams thus far in the U15 age group have clinched their groups. Moving on to the knockout rounds in Saginaw. Midwest United Royal, Score Muhlenstein, Soccer Club of Rockford Muhlenstein, Vardar, Michigan Jags Green, Nationals Union Red. Just to name a few of the clubs to clinch their spots in the knockout rounds up in Saginaw. Midland Fusion, I believe, is another team that clinched their group. And so this is supposed to be the last day of State Cup group action. And all games are supposed to be completed today, but because of the weather we've had this past week in Michigan, lots of rain, lots of unplayable fields, there are plenty of games that have not been able to be played and are going to be looked to be made up sometime this next week. So we won't get our final field for the knockout rounds until probably sometime this week. Ball goes out for a Nationals corner kick. Kick will be taken by Sharp. We are now in the 78th minute. Sent in by Sharp, headed out by LaForza. Played out by LaForza, go out for a National throw. Luski to Ludwig. Ludwig sends the ball in long. Oh, both Wittenberg and Sharp are going for it. The keeper's able to come out and get a hand on it, knock it down, and then corral it. Chested down by Hoyampa. Bariak challenging for the ball. He's able to knock it away. Won by Ludwig. To Wizalewski. Tries to dribble two defenders. Gets a foot on him, but it's tackled away. LaForza is going to come away with the ball. Send the ball down by LaForza, looking for a long ball down the sideline. Just sails out of bounds for a Nationals throw. Sharp, nobody on him. Starts to dribble up, plays Bariak. Bariak looking to switch. Pontiac has a little bit of space. Sends the ball forward. Curls over the head of Wittenberg. Probably should have tried to play that ball a little bit more towards the corner. Heavy touch by LaForce that goes out of bounds. Hoyampa with a good shield. Make sure he didn't get to it. Simon now. Ludwig. LaForce has got all 11 men on their half of the field, so Nationals in the final minutes here just wants to kick the ball around on their end and their back line. They're going to be content to do that and walk away with a 3-0 win here. Bariak now brings the ball up, looking for Sharp, deflected, but Bariak with good hustle back to challenge for that ball, and Nationals won the ball back. Simon, Ludwig. Ludwig looks to send a long ball and looking for Wizalewski. The ball's going to get there, a touch to the inside. Controls with the left foot inside the box, hits the left foot, and he scores! Good ball by Ludwig to find Wizalewski. Wizalewski with some good dribbling, some good foot skills. Was able to put the ball in the back of the net with his left foot here in the final minute. Wizalewski's goal brings the score to Nationals Union 4. LaForce 0. Not sure how much time the referee will indicate for added time. Can't be much more than a minute, I would imagine. Tackled away by Sharp. Long throw by LaForza, looking upfield, trying to make something happen here in the final minute. Cleared out by Decker, won by Wizalewski to Bariak. Referee looks like he's getting ready to blow the whistle. Simon. Hoyampa to Bovey. To Decker. Decker sends the ball long. Headed by LaForce, is not going to get the end line. Sharp's there. He's going to take the ball to the end line and beats him. Make another move to the inside, hits the ball with his left foot and just kind of rolls into the keeper. And there's the final whistle of the match. The final whistle of the match. And here in Pontiac at Ultimate Soccer Arena is the final score. Nationals Union Black 04 boys, defending national champions, 2-time State Cup champion, regional champions, defeat Forza SC Blue by a score of 4-0. Goals for Nationals scored in the first half. 2 goals scored by Jeremy Sharp, one off of a beautiful left-footed shot over the keeper's hands in the top corner, the second off of a penalty earned by Zach Hoyampa. 2 goals scored in the second half by Nationals, one by Zach Wittenberg and one by Nico Wizalewski. Both beautiful goals, both beautiful touches and shots on goals. That brings State Cup group to 2 wins for Nationals. LaForce is going to finish at 2-1. Nationals most likely will walk away with the group win. LaForce potentially could be a wild card with 6 points. We'll have to wait and see how everything shakes out here in the next week with all the makeups and all the games that are taking place today. The next game for Nationals potentially could be tomorrow, their makeup game against Michigan Rush Lansing in State Cup action. If not, Nationals also play next week at Grand Park in Westfield, Indiana in Great Lakes Conference play as they take on Indy Premier and Hotspurs in Great Lakes Conference play. In the meantime, we're going to leave you here in Pontiac. The final score in State Cup action, Nationals Union Black 4, LaForza SC Blue 0. Please hit the subscribe button under the screen at the bottom of the page. Let's try to get to 1,000 subscribers and get these games live streamed. Until next time.